Well, I guess job done today. Is that how you kind of view it downstairs?
Yeah, I mean, obviously buzzing to get out with a draw after the first dig, and then certainly where we were last night. So I think, as Keith said yesterday, we knew what we had to do today, and you know we've barely just about done it, but that's all that matters. We have done it at the end of the day, and fight and resilience from everyone that's had to bat today has shown that Lancashire grit that we talk about, and to come out with a draw, given the fact that Northants played excellent cricket for 4 days, I think is just as good for us.
Yeah, that fight and resilience and that type of thing you showed today, you kind of hoping that will be somewhere you can bounce into the next few games and give you a little bit of a kickstart?
Yeah, for sure. I think, you know, a lot of our stuff's been really good. I thought we were really unlucky at Middlesex, the first game. Again, we played 4 really good days of cricket then, came out with a draw, and obviously it's been vice versa this week. We know we've not played our best cricket, and we have fought and got that draw, and I think there's a lot of good stuff that comes out of this game as well, and for us to take that forward and just be a little bit more switched on in our first innings, particularly as a batting unit, and just moments in the game, you know, when we are on top of people like we were at Lords, can we drill that home with the ball as well? So I think that, like you said, the resilience, the toughness that we've shown today, if we can do that from ball one, you know, it'll definitely stand us in good stead.
So it's more kind of like little moments in games, little periods in games, either with bat or with ball, whatever it might be, that you're just not quite getting right, but you clearly think you're not too far away from it.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you probably asked a few people downstairs, you'd probably get the fact that once we know what we have to do, we show that fight, everyone knows it's in there. It was pretty obvious the first innings that there were, fair to say, there were quite a few soft dismissals. You know, we weren't got out, whereas we see in this innings there, like, felt like they had to get us out. Yeah, I think just like you said, little moments within the game, if we can just be that little bit more switched on within them little moments, I think it'll stand us in good stead, and the results will start to take care of themselves.
You're only a couple of games into the season. I just wonder what you kind of make so far of Division 2 when you look at some of the other games, some of the other scores, and how the other teams are set up. How competitive do you think this is going to be this season? Yeah,
I mean, obviously it's a really good division. There's a lot of good teams around. We didn't expect anything less. It's, you know, again, we have played on 2 really good pitches that have been relatively flat, I guess. Just as a batting unit at times, we've not gone on and made them match-winning contributions, I guess. But I think, like you said, we are 2 games in. We don't want to overthink it. We've done a lot of good stuff today, and we just want to use that as a positive moving forward.
And for you personally, many congratulations. What a fabulous innings that was. How much did you enjoy it?
Yeah, massive relief, more than anything. I've worked incredibly hard over the winter on various things, not just cricket, but and you know, I felt like today was a reward for that. I obviously didn't have a really good week last week at Lords, and obviously the first innings didn't go my way, and ended up putting quite a bit of hard work in yesterday. So the day before and yesterday. So to try to come out with that result today, and obviously not in the losing cause, and it's got the result that we wanted to do at the end of the day, is filled me with a lot of confidence moving forward, and yeah, starting to feel like myself again.
Yes, I was about to say that looked a lot like you from a season or 2 ago. Obviously it felt a bit like that for you as well.
Yeah, you know, I sort of pride myself on always trying to get better in every sort of facet of the game, and I felt like I've worked incredibly hard on certain things and probably not got the rewards through whatever that is, or I've made mistakes at the wrong time or made bad decisions, and I feel like, you know, me and Ports, the batting coach, sat down yesterday and just had a good chat about a few things, and you know, the staff and the players, you know, Keats, whoever, management, backed me to the hills, and just sort of told me that I just need to relax and not try too hard, and felt like after a net session that I had yesterday with Ports, I felt like I was back again, and you know, thankfully I've been out there for 340 odd balls, and you know, I feel like that movement's back again, and I'm a field person, so you know, it feels good, and I suppose that's all I'm looking for.
It's amazing that, isn't it, about how so much of it, as he says, up here, isn't it? And that kind of getting back to feeling like your old self, and I guess it must feel great when it kind of clicks again as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not obviously the cleverest of people. I don't think too much about a lot of things, but I found myself looking at other things and sort of questioning myself on quite a bit. which is not really like me either. So it just gives me that confidence to just keep trusting what I do, and you know it will pay off, providing that I get through that first phase, I guess, and just give myself that bit of time to just go on and score big hundreds, which is what I pride myself in doing.
You mentioned you working on stuff in the winter on your game. Anything in particular you're looking to try and do?
I think just basics around batting new ball in particular. I spent a lot of time facing the new ball, which obviously at number 3 you do, and just you know really working hard on them basic things. And then I ended up missing 3 weeks of training because I virtually chopped the end of my thumb off, and then I went on pre-season tour, which I didn't feel great after that, and then obviously coming in the season not with a whole heap of confidence based on the last 3 weeks. So I feel like I've been trying really hard to almost rebuild my game, which Port's told me I don't need to do. Just go back to trusting what I do, and that's what I've done in this second innings, and thankfully it's paid dividends.
Not DIY injury, was it?
No, I was chopping some lettuce, yeah. Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
Not quite sure where
I've been asked a few times how hard was the lettuce, yeah. All the way through. Yeah, it was a nice job.
I've never heard that one before.
Yeah.
Right. But that's it. We'll end on that.
Yeah.